Still speaking about what is at stake in the gospel. Regardless of what we have said now, some people still think that the gospel is about enjoyment. Let me tell you one or two stories to make it clear to us. There was a Roman emperor, can't remember which of the emperors. He was about to die, was close to death, and he was in a dilemma. He had a choice to make between his grandson, who was a pleasure-loving, pleasure-seeking young man, and his nephew, who was a hard-nosed, wicked, and cruel man. Either of them would become emperor. So the emperor thought, if I make my nephew the emperor, the first person that's going to die is my grandson. And it's going to be brutal. If I make my grandson the emperor, it's going to be a very loose fellow. But at least he will have advisors to help him. Let me give it to my grandson. But because he was a superstitious man, he said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it to chance. So he sent messengers to them that he wanted to see them in the palace the next day. And he had made up his mind that whoever comes first to the palace will become the emperor. I leave it to chance. So he sent the messengers to them. Then he sent a second messenger to his grandson. He said, make sure you come early. So his grandson woke up and said, look, I don't know how long this meeting will take. I want to eat breakfast. So he sat down to eat breakfast. By the time the grandson arrived, his uncle, the emperor's nephew, was ready in the palace. The emperor said, well, I gave this boy an advantage that he missed it. The emperor knew what was at stake. Do you understand what I'm saying now? The boy didn't, because of the kind of happy-go-lucky life he was living, he didn't understand what was at stake. But his grandfather, the emperor, knew what was at stake, that your life is going. So he sent another message quickly. Make sure you come very early. He sat down to eat breakfast. The other one didn't bother to eat breakfast. He was there. And that's how that emperor handed over to his nephew. Guess what? When the nephew became emperor, who was the first person he killed? That's it. Many of us don't know what is at stake in the gospel. Do you know that Adam did not know what was at stake? Adam and Eve, they didn't know what was at stake. That is why Satan was able to tell them. They didn't know that. They were handing over everything that God had given them to Satan. They didn't realize it. It didn't mean anything to them. It was just a fruit as far as they were concerned. What is in the fruit? It's just a fruit.